boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. Today's book is Don't Let the Pigeon Stay Up Late, Words and Pictures by Mo Willems. And this book is dedicated to my girl, because today is My Girl Thursdays, celebrating my daughter's journey into her college career. Just wanted to select some books that show how I feel about her and that I am thinking about her. Oh good, it's you. Listen, it's getting late and I need to brush my teeth. Can you do me a favor? Don't let the pigeon stay up late. Thanks. First of all, I'm not even tired. I'm not even tired. Where have I heard that before? I'm not even tired, Mom. In fact, I'm in the mood for a hot dog party. What do you say? No, I hear there's a good show about birds on TV tonight. Should be very educational. How about 5 more minutes? Come on, what's 5 minutes in the grand scheme of things? What? I'm not tired. I'm not tired. You know, we never get to talk anymore. Tell me about your day. Ultimate stall tactic. Stalling? Yeah, buddy. Oh, I've got an idea. We could count the stars. Can I have a glass of water? Studies show that pigeons hardly need any sleep at all. It's the middle of the night in China. I'll go to bed early tomorrow night instead. Hey, ho, ho. This here pigeon just won't go. Please. My bunny wants to stay up too. You can't say no to a bunny, can you? Please. Yawn. Oh, that's what. That was not a yawn. I was stretching. I'm yawn 110% awake. You haven't heard the yawn last of me. Great work, thanks. Good night. The end, boys and girls, of Don't Let the Pigeon Stay Up Late. One of my favorites. Reminds me so much of my daughter. Because sometimes she liked to stay up. When I'm going to bed, she was just... When I'm getting up, she was just going to bed. Yep, that's what I meant to say. When I'm going to sleep, she was just walking around. When I get up, that's what time she's ready to go to sleep. And that girl can sleep. I love you, Stinky Face. And this book is written by Lisa McCourt, illustrated by Clyde Moore. I love you, my wonderful child, said Mama as she tucked me in. But I had a question. Things happen. Just go with the flow. Mama, what if I were a big scary ape? Would you still love me? If you were a big scary ape, I would comb your whole hairy self to make sure you didn't have any tangles. And I would make your birthday cake out of bananas. And I would tell you I love you, my big scary ape. But Mama, what if I were a super stinky skunk and I smelled so bad that my name was... Stinky Face. Stinky Face. Then I would give you a bath and sprinkle you with sweet smelling powder. And if you still smell bad, I wouldn't mind. I would hug you tight and whisper in your ear, I love you, Stinky Face. But Mama, what if I were an alligator with a big sharp teeth that could bite your head off? Then I would buy you a bigger toothbrush for your big teeth and make sure that you brush them every night so they'd stay healthy and strong. And if you had a sore throat, I would stick my head right inside your enormous jaws to make sure you were okay. I would say, I love you, my ferocious alligator. But Mama, what if I were a terrible meat-eating dinosaur with razor-sharp claws that ripped my sheet to shreds every night while I was asleep? Then I would give you plenty of meat to eat if that is what you liked. And I would sew your sheets back together every day because after all, ripping them would be an accident. And I would tuck you into your newly mended sheets every night and say, I love you, my sweet, terrible dinosaur. But Mama, what if I were a swamp creature with slimy, smelly seaweed hanging from my body, and I couldn't ever leave the swamp or I would die? Then I would build a house right next to the swamp, and I would stay with you and take care of you always. And when you splash to the surface, I would say, I love you, my stinky little swamp monster. But Mama, what if I were a green alien from Mars and I ate bugs instead of peanut butter? Then I would dress you in colors that showed off your nice green skin. And I would pack your lunchbox with beetles and spiders and ants and grasshoppers and the tastiest bugs you ever had. And I would pack a note with all the bugs that said, I love you, little greenie, bon appetit. But Mama, what if I were a cyclops and I had just one big gigantic eye in the middle of my head? then I would look right into your gigantic eye and say, I love you, my little Cyclops. And I would sing you a lullaby until until your one gigantic eyelid got droopier and droopier, and it would finally close and you fell fast asleep. I love you, Mama, and I love you, my wonderful child. That about says it, doesn't it, boys and girls? I chose this book because last week I read a Stinky Face book too that I absolutely loved. And I just love these books. They're the cutest. Stinky Face. I absolutely love them. They are beautifully written, beautifully illustrated, and of course, you know, they match my dress. Because that's what it's really about. I'm just kidding. Boys and girls, I chose these two books for my daughter tonight because I wanted to tell her, my daughter Jade, Mama thinks of you all the time. Yes, I do. You're my sweet girl. And as you realize, and as you know by now, every Thursday is going to be dedicated just to you, my girl. My Girl Thursdays is what it's going to be called, and what it is called, and I will always be reading a book or two or three to you. So I hope you're having a great time where you are. I hope you are meeting new people and studying and getting the recognition that you need and that you want and that you deserve. And I will talk to you soon. I do miss having tea with you on the regular, but I know we'll catch up soon. I love you, Jade. It's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day, also known as Jade's mom, the B.O.R.E.D mom. I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye. Oh, and one other thing. Check it out. This is a dress that I got while my daughter and I were on vacation in Havana, Cuba. And every time I wear it, I think of her because it was our first vacation and cruise together, and it meant so much. So, my girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl.